laser friends, Vale here with another Adobe Illustrator tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to take a mini makers file and swap the score line to be an engraved line. Now, sometimes you may want to use the artwork on a file to be a little bit more kind of bolder or brighter. Maybe if you're using it for like painting or anything specific to that. So I'm going to walk you through what I would do if I wanted to change these score lines to actually be more of a bolder, thicker engraved. So I am going to first show you what the laser sees right now. So I'm going to hit Command Y, and this swaps it to outline mode. When you are in outline mode, you can really see what exactly your laser is seeing when you put this file, when you send this file to your laser. So here you're seeing just a single path around here. You're going to see a single path here. And so this right here shows me that the laser is probably going to want to cut this outer path right here. And then this line on the inside shows me that the laser is going to want to follow that path to score it. Now, in order to engrave it, we actually want to have the laser have a filled shape to be able to engrave inside. So that is what we're going to do right now. So I'm going to select this part right here. Okay. And if you zoom in a little, you see that it is just a stroke line and there is stroke weight on both sides of those paths. Now that is evident by looking over here. So it says stroke. You've got 1 point that is distributed on both sides of that path. Okay. So if I increase this, now you've got 2 points that is distributed on both sides of that path. I'm going to do the same thing. See, now I've got 4 points distributed on both sides of those paths. Okay. Now, that looks great to me. Now you can choose to have the stroke distributed on both sides. You can go over here to your stroke panel. If you don't know where your stroke panel is, it's under window and you can open the stroke window and you'll get this panel right here. And if you go over to where your stroke is aligned, you can align it to the center. You can align it all the way on the inside right here. Oops, maybe I select it to do that for you. You can align it all the way on the inside, or you can, here, let's do this one, or you can align it all the way on the outside. Okay, so you can choose what you'd like there, but let's keep it over here back to the center. And I think that this is really nice and thick enough for my laser to be able to engrave in. So this gives me a nice bold engrave. But if I go over to outline mode again and I hit Command Y, I still see this like single line right here, right? And so my laser still sees that single line. This is because you have not expanded this stroke, okay? And so what we're going to do now is go to Object, Expand, and we're going to hit OK. And now you're going to see that that path line is no longer in the center. But if I toggle back over to outline mode, you can now see that the path line has expanded all around that stroke weight that we created. So if I go back here, now my laser sees this entire outline as a filled shape and it's going to want to engrave in that shape. So that is how you can convert something from a stroke to an engrave so that you can use it for engraving. All right, friends, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.